Seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things shall be given to you as well. Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. It's Sky.Onjahnae. If you are new here, and welcome to the channel. Stick around. But let's get into this video. Shout out to one of my subscribers who recommended this video topic, and I'm here for you, girl. I'm here for y'all, okay? So we're gonna talk about how, based on the title, affordable bundles. Now, I asked on my Instagram, if you're not following me on Instagram, please do, because I get a lot of the polls and things that I talk about on my YouTube channel from my Instagram followers and you know what they say. And so I asked on Instagram, what do people consider affordable hair? I got all different types of ranges, but for the most part, the price range that I was seeing most was between the $300 and $500 range. So that's what I'm gonna give you. Now, these are my top. Y'all saw what my finger just did, and I was trying to put up 3. These are my top 3, and they are in order from my favorite. Well, I'm gonna do it from my least to favorite, you know, so you watch to the end. Anyway, starting with number 3, her imports. I don't know if you all have heard her imports, but they're actually based in, like, they have a location in Chicago, they have one in Atlanta, Miami, I think all the major cities. So this is a location where you can go pick up the order or pick up your hair if you are in those areas. So definitely look that up online, or I'll leave the link to all of these companies down below as well. But yeah, her imports. Let's talk about her imports. One thing, they have 2 different quality types. So they have their premium, which that is the expensive hair, and then they have their discount bundles. And what their discount bundles are bundles that did not meet their quality standards. It's not necessarily that the hair is bad itself, but for the prices they charge for their premium hair, the quality did not match it. In my opinion, they're great quality, because I've worn both. I have worn the premium before, but the discount bundles, I mean, for the price, they are extremely good quality in my opinion. So I always wore the discount bundles, because when I was in high school and part of college, can't nobody afford $500, $600+ hair. Like, I mean, like now, yes, but back then, baby, we were working on a budget. My mom was like, I'm not paying for hair, so I had to figure something out, you know, shampooing heads in a salon so I can raise money to buy this hair. And a good range, what you can expect to spend, especially if you're someone who likes longer hair, you can expect to spend about $300 to $400 for maybe like up to 22, 24 inches of hair. They have very good prices. The prices, in my opinion, are, I feel like they're kind of low in my opinion, but that's just me being having a business degree and knowing like the way things are priced and how you can or should price things. For one, think the prices are low, so you can definitely get great quality hair on a bargain, not break the pockets, because we are not trying to do that, and it's a recession, so we really not trying to break the pockets on some hair. I mean, I might, but I don't know about you. The pro is, not only do they have discount bundles, they also have discount closures and frontals. So if you're not someone who likes leave out like moi, you could also get the same quality hair with a lace. I hope I said that right and that made sense. You can still get the same type of quality hair with your lace closures. And I know it's probably, y'all probably like, well, at this point, all hair companies sell closures and frontals and all the other stuff. But sometimes the closure, the hair on the closure does not match the hair in the bundles. I don't know for you, but for me, in my experience with some companies, the closure will either be, the hair on the closure will be bomb, and then the bundles will be like, or vice versa. With her imports, you're gonna get the same quality throughout all of your bundles and closures. Now, let's do the cons, because everybody loves cons. So listen, they don't have a really bad shedding problem, but the hair does shed more than I would like personally. Let's be honest, all hair sheds, okay? If you're still on the hunt for hair that does not shed, then where have you been? our natural hair sheds 40 to 100 strands a day. You think wefts are not supposed to shed? Please stop thinking like that. You're gonna drive yourself crazy trying to find hair companies. But with her imports, I personally think the hair sheds a little bit more than I would like. But it's not really like you can make a whole new bundle with the amount of hair that's shedding. It's nothing like that. It's just like doing this. You see how like I have like one strand, if y'all can even see that. But with her imports, I might do this and get like 5 or 6 strands. Again, that's nothing too dramatic. It's not like your hair is gonna, you're gonna be bald. It's not like that at all. And this is one closure that I would say I did not have any balding. And one, I'm not the plucking my part type of person because that creates baldness down the line. But with this, I have noticed that working, because I worked with lace for years. So I do notice like how the lace and the hair work. So with her imports, I never had an issue with balding. I feel like I added another pro into my cons. That's because the cons aren't really, you know, that bad. But one last con is that the closures, to me, the closure in frontal, the hairline is a little thick, so you do have to do a lot of plucking to get it as customized to your liking. And I mean, unless you just like thick hairlines, that's a you thing. I mean, you're not judging, but yeah, you will have to do a lot more plucking when it comes to her import. Number 2 on my list is her hair company. This is an Indianapolis based business. So again, if you live in Indianapolis or you're close to the area, this is somewhere you can go pick up the hair directly. You don't have to order online if you don't want to. But what I want to say, let's get into these pros, because I really do really like her import. It's all the hers that's getting to me. I really do like
her hair company.
There we go, her hair. Anyway, that's because this was the first frontal I ever worked with back in 2015. I was like, you know what, I'm about to do it. So I ordered, I think 22, 24, 26 inches and a 20-inch frontal, and I did a sew-in. And so this was my first time ever working with lace. When I tried this hair, not when I tried it, when I first tried lace, this is the brand that I use, because I've used their hair before, which is why I was like, let me just try some lace from there. So I tried their lace, and when I tell you, it was so easy to work with. You know, the lace was, and this was before transparent HD, before we really start getting to all the different types of lace. This was just regular lace, regular schmegular lace, and it was really good quality lace. Now when it comes to this, you are going to spend a little bit more because the quality is a little bit better. They have more textures available than the other 2 companies. They have if you're someone who loves curly hair, they have a really, really gorgeous curly hair texture. And again, just like with her imports, their bundles and closure and hair on their closure is going to be consistent. You're not going to have to worry about that your bundles are better than the hair on your closure or vice versa, because the bundles and closure, the hair in general, is consistent. And as far as quality, I do like this, because I do like their hair, because I didn't mention this for her imports, but the ends are fuller all the way, not all the way through, but it's fuller. Hair that's double drawn is the only type of hair that's going to be full all the way through, and that's when you get into raw hair. And right now we're talking about virgin hair, because if we want to talk about affordable, raw hair is not part of this conversation, because raw hair is expensive. But yeah, the ends are pretty full, and like I said, you're going to see a clip. I'm going to insert a clip of me with because I had wavy from them, and then I had the curly, which is how I know. Also, it colors so well without drying. I don't know where they source their hair from, but the women who are donating their hair make sure they keep it nice. This hair colors so well. It kind of like soaks up the color or the bleach or whatever you're using to dye your hair. It soaks it up and it takes it very well, and it will not be drying or damaging. Now, let's get to the cons. I feel like I have a whole lot of pros for these companies, and I feel like I'm really trying to sell these companies to you. I don't know if it was just a me thing in my location. I don't know, but Indianapolis is not far from Chicago. It's like 2.5 hours or so, 2.5, 3 hours. But when it came to my delivery and the whole transaction process, I feel like it could have been a little smoother. I will say that. And it did take some time for me to receive my bundles and closure or frontal, whatever I ordered. It took a while. Not so much that I forgot that I ordered, because as soon as I press purchase, I'm looking out the window for it. Okay, so it's not like I forgot about it or anything. It wasn't that long. It may have been like 2 weeks, which for someone who's like me, impatient, that's a lot. Like waiting for 2 weeks for my hair. I need my hair. So that's really my only con when it comes to her input. Her hair extensions. I'm telling you, it's these hers. Okay, and they tripping me out. So my very favorite, if I had to say any type of hair brand when it comes to affordability, it would be Level Extensions. That is also a Chicago based location, so you can also order pickup, go down. She has a Hyde Park location as well as a downtown location, so if you're in the Chicagoland area, you can go pick up this hair. With Level Extensions, I put this as my #1 for affordable hair, because it literally has, in my opinion, and the things, and with my expertise and working with this hair for Anne as well as my client, referring this to my client, this hair is very soft. The ends are pretty much full. I think they're gonna be like the fullest you can get when it comes to affordable hair. The hair colors extremely well. If you watch my highlight tutorial, how to put highlights in your bundles, I'll leave that link up here. That's the hair that I use. I literally use Level Extensions because I send my clients to her for hair. Like I said, it colors really well. Watch my highlight video and you'll see how I actually put the highlights in the hair and how it lifted just so beautifully. Also, when it comes to customer service, she's top tier. She is going to make sure she's going to be on time for your pickup. She's going to communicate with you. So in the event that she can't be on time, she's going to communicate that with you. She might have her assistant meet you, or either way, your process is going to be very smooth. Doing online or pickup orders is a very smooth process. You choose your bundle, you choose the location you want to go to, set your time, and she approves it. You keep moving. It's a very smooth process. And because me being from Chicago, I can't speak on her shipping or anything like that, because I've always just had the advantage of going downtown and picking the hair up. But I assume that if her pickup process, which essentially is more work because she likes to be there, she's very hands-on with her business, so I would assume that the online ordering process will also be smooth. Same thing like the other companies, her hair is going to be consistent when it comes to the closure, hair on the closure versus the hair in the bundle is going to be consistent all the way through. And when it comes to cons, I actually don't have any cons for this hair. The only thing I would say, and that's only based on the fact that I am a raw hair girl. It just, how when you have those hairs that's, some are shorter or longer than the other, that's the only issue, which is not even an issue because that's how most hair comes if it's not double drawn, which it's usually raw hair that's double drawn. But other than that, I don't really have any cons when it comes to her hair, and I like to think that I'm very fair when it comes to everything, which is why these are the brands that I chose to speak about. And when it comes to Level Extensions, for affordability and quality, they're there. If you know any other brands down in the comments that you feel should make this list, definitely leave that down below so other people who view this can see that as well. I'm gonna be looking, because I'm always looking for new brands so that I can promote to my clients. If you have a hair brand and you're watching this video, leave the link down in my comment section, because this is something the people want. Okay, this this is your sign. Promote it under my comments, okay? Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you really like this video. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. And I'll see you in my next video.